What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Playmaker Way with the Playbook. Hope you're having a great day, morning, or evening. And y'all read the title, man. 4 stocks to buy the dip. Now, if this is your first time on the channel, welcome. I appreciate you giving this video a chance. Make sure to hit that bell and sub button because we don't just post weekly stock analysis, but we also post weekly crypto analysis as well as day trading tips on how to read the charts, fundamentals, support resistance, all that good stuff. And most importantly, we live stream a live trade every day, London session 3 a.m. EST on this very same channel. So we're not your typical investment channel. We teach you how to make money not only on the front end as well as on the back end. So meaning how to make money actively and passively when it comes to these charts. We're gonna dive straight into this video, y'all. So the first stock we got is Hood, Robin Hood, not the crypto coin, but the actual stock. Now I've talked about this coin before. Again, we just went back to the previous highs and the previous strong resistance level. We broke that level, retested, see if we could hold it at support. Now, last we talked about this was talking about how we need to see $44, $45 held as support. We go into a smaller time frame. We see price trying to see if that can happen this week. So that's what we're gonna be looking for this week. Again, we illustrate this level as resistance. We broke through it. When we did the retracement retest, we failed to really hold this level as support. So if we could hold $45 as support, we can look for price going back up to $54, $55, where we're gonna need to hold that level as support. So we could hold $54, $55 as support. Excuse me, we can look for continued buys going to $65. Now, if it rejects and fails to hold $45 of support, do not be too shocked or surprised if price retraces back down to $30. Now, another level it could try to retrace to, if it fails to hold $30 of support, is $22, $25, which is not a terrible thing, y'all. Again, retracements are part of the game. But if we can't hold this major resistance level as support, that is what's going to be happening. Price is going to be retracing to those levels. So again, this thing did just retrace back to where it was at the end of the year, December. You see it waked up, it's pushing up right now. So it's going to be interesting to see with all the reports this week, as well as the new month and quarter popping up next week. It's going to be interesting to see what quarter two is going to be looking like, but definitely want to pay attention to Robinhood, y'all. So the second stock I got is something I've been talking to y'all about for a while as well, which is Palantir. So as you can see, that thing did a nice retracement this month. Told y'all to get in on this. I've been telling y'all to get in on this since December, since January. I told y'all about this dip. I told y'all to get ready to buy this dip after price filled this gap up. If y'all did, y'all should be nice and profit right now. So again, if price could hold $85 as support, we can see price shoot back up to $100. Now it's going to need to hold $100 support in order for us to be back at 120 and see 125 get hit. Now, if it fails to respect to hold $85 support, do not be too shocked or surprised if it retraces back down to $68, $67. Now, another thing to keep in mind is this thing has done a big push. It's been shooting up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's been shooting up, profiting, going up in profit for damn near an entire year straight. So retracement is definitely due. We haven't seen a red candlestick on a monthly time frame either. So do not be too shocked or surprised if a retracement does come into play and price tries to retrace and retest $45, $48, or even come back to his resistance level to retest and hold a support at $35. Because when we go to a smaller time frame, we can see it kind of retests this low. We also have a gap right here. And again, this thing's been shooting up for a very long time. So do not be too shocked or surprised if it retraces some more. But this is definitely a stock you guys want to get in. It's one of the cheaper stocks. It's not that expensive, as well as you can buy a whole share of this. Definitely a good stock to keep in your portfolio. So that's going to bring us into stock number 3, y'all, which is going to be Apple, AAPL. Now this thing again has retraced right back to where it was at summer and last year. So all y'all that missed that initial push, it is right back to where it was at quarter 3 and quarter 4 last year. So we're right back at 218, 220. Now, if we can hold 218, 220 as support, which is what we're going to be looking for this week, right? We failed to really respect that level last week. We're about to reattempt to see if we can hold that level this week. So if we could hold 220 as support, we can see price push back up to 240, 245 price range. Now, it's going to need to hold that level of support, which we can see price fail to do so off the retest in order for price to come back up to these highs at 260. Now, if we fail to hold this level of support and treat it as resistance again, we can see price retracing back down to 200 to 196 price range. So make sure to pay attention to these price levels, y'all. On the extreme, we can see price I'm retesting like 195, 196, because same thing, this is a major resistance low. It might try to retest that and see if it can hold that support before making the push back up. Now, last but not least, we have MicroStrategy. Again, I've been talking about this stock for a while as well. Same thing, is right back to where it was November Q4. So it also has done a nice retest. It's respecting so far 255, 258 as support, which we can see will go to the smaller time frame. So we can maintain and hold a little bit support. Price is going to be making its way back up to retest 390, 400 price range. Now, if we can hold 400 as support, we can see price make its way back up to 560. Now, if we fail to hold the current level at 260, 262 as support, do not be too shocked or surprised if we retrace and retest 158, 160 price level. All right, y'all. So these are 4 stocks that I recommend to buy the dip and DCA in. If y'all enjoyed this video, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Comment down below any questions, comments, concerns you may have. Make sure to hit that first link in the description. Join the free Signal free Telegram. If you're interested in how to identify these levels, my Signal service, my mentorship program, make sure to hit those links in the description. But before you make a decision, let me tell you a little bit about those details. Let's play Signal. We trade Tokyo session exclusively with the members. We trade London session and then New York. Just like the Sunday chart analysis I drop in the free Signal, I drop one every day during New York session called the New York Price Watch List. This is where I go over the trades we took during Tokyo session, London session, and possible setups going into New York. I don't just say we're looking for buys or looking for sells. I explain why we're looking for buys, why we're looking for sells, and then I take it a step further and go over key price points to look for entries and exits on. As you can see here, I call this Signal. You see I'm walking y'all through what's going on with the trades we're in. I'm giving y'all updates to what I talked about in the New York Price Watch List. And then of course you see me showing y'all screenshots to visually show y'all what's going on behind the scenes, or what I see on my end behind the scenes. All right, we also have exclusive live streams that we go live during New York news events at least twice a week. And just like the London session lives, if you missed the live, they're recorded and posted in here so you can watch them when you get a chance. You have access to over 500 videos of daily chart analysis and weekly live streams. And in fact, you have access to even the ones last year in 2022. Then there's also the pinned messages like the account size key, the student and member group chat, and much more. Now, I also have the course, of course. The course doesn't just teach you my trading strategy, it also teaches you how to read the charts, because that's what I teach y'all. You saw I had no indicators, no trend lines. It's simply just market flow and trading and entering and exiting off key price levels. Now, all the stuff that I just went over, you get access to all that stuff in the course channel. So that way, not only do you have the step-by-step playbook of how to look and read any chart at all times, but you have ongoing chart analysis, ongoing education for life. Now, I also have one-on-one sessions. One-on-one sessions also comes with access to the Advanced Play Signal Room and the student member group chat. That way you can earn while you learn, but then you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded an hour long, but you also get 2 sessions a week that are recorded and are an hour long, and they're sent to you same day. Those are yours to keep for life. So if you're interested in that, hit those links in the description. If y'all want to contact me directly, y'all can DM me on Instagram at playmaker_way. Also, make sure to follow me on there, and TikTok _playmakerway_. I post daily on both pages. And I'll see y'all next time I'm live or next time I post a video. Peace. We out.